Hello and welcome to Stories on Tuesday. This is part 3 of playing the PS4 version of Arcade Spirits. Part 2 for our character was really interesting. We had a lot of character growth. You know, we stepped out, we wanted to do more, we wanted to see more, and we did. We went to a house, an auction, we saw a Polybius. Is that how you say it? One of those sort of mythical arcade machines. Now, part 3, it'd be interesting to see if we're going to carry on from that story, where we got all these new arcade machines, or if we're going to carry on with more character growth, more responsibilities. Part 1 to part 2 was about a week or 2 week gap, so I'm wondering how big the gap's going to be between 2 and 3. Take it to the max. Right now, I couldn't tell you what this is going to be. So yeah, you and I, let's see what story we're going to have now. I'm going to set it to auto. Ah yes, community manager you could say is one of the jobs we've taken on. Wow, convention. It's like it's called Max Entertainment Convention. $50,000, wow. Oh, a roommate, wonder what she's doing here.
Ooh.
Okay, we invited him here. I can smile through this. I can't smile through this. Everything's fine. I mean, she's a roommate. We can't really be lied too much. But I think, honestly, we probably can smile through this. Just about.
BFFs for life.
That's a point. We're here to hype up the arcade. And looks like we have no plan, so we're gonna have to wing this. Huh. She's putting off some flyers for us. I wonder if that's something she made on a whim or something that we asked her to do. Something we perhaps discussed. Looks like it might be at least a 2-hour gap between
Hello
2
there.
and 3.
Hiya.
Sheesh.
We were the ones chilling. He's wanting to get it. Yeah, we're not getting it, Teo. Just tell us.
Oh my gosh.
Arcade Festival.
Poops.
Bummer.
Yes, exposition, give it to me. Ah, an art Sidious. Convenient for the plot. Oh, brain just worked out. Max is like a play on PAX. Or Penny Arcade Expo. Oh, and Hype Train, Choo Choo. That's also... Yeah. If you ever listen to the 84 Play podcast, you might recognize that. E3 Hype Train, I think it used to be called. Okay, what name did we think of, or was this going to be our choice? Funplex Rising. How can we edit this? Oh, I see. I think Funplex is something worth keeping. No! Balls. I hit the wrong button. How do I cancel? Oh no, how do you spell Funplex? Is it P? Capital P? I don't know, just keep it because of the site name, QTE Gamers. Funplex Gamers. Sure. Forgot. Restart the auto, maybe, I don't know. I think it's fine. I don't particularly care if I'm honest. I imagine the AI is going to just like it either way. Whatever. Well, if you're interested in watching this video without any of my commentary, but with the whole gameplay, you can head over to the QTE Gamers Ko-fi page. The link will be in the description, and we have a subscription tier, you see, where you can watch not just this story, this Arcade Spirit story, but all the Story on Tuesday videos will be on there with no commentary. So you're more than welcome to head over there, subscribe to the tier, just watch this, relax and chill to the story. All the stories, I should say. And there's Iris for us, getting the tickets to Max. Remember, Iris has given us a little bit more premium tier support, even though we haven't paid for it. out Facebook now. It's like Ashley is in charge of social media and doing a pretty bad thing about it. No, I think we should take over. It's clear that Ashley is perhaps overwhelmed, or she has her own cosplay, doesn't she? So yeah, let's take over. Hopefully she remembered it, yeah. Powers all mine. Mine! Yes, hopefully in-game Albion's gonna have to deal with this, not me myself using in-game buttons.
Sounds good.
Oh dear, really an AI do it? Search engine optimizations and all that? Posters, yeah, okay. Hopefully, again, this is in-game character with mad art skills and not me, the player, who, if you watch the Tearaway video, had very little art skills, especially when I came to Coffee Talk and tried to do latte art. So, please just make one for me. Or just get Juniper to do it for us.
Come on.
Oof, not even I use that. I like using Josephine Sans. Is Josephine? 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 One of the official Google fonts. That and Century Gothic, if I'm honest. I think the site, the Blogspot site, is Josephine Sans. Josephine Sans, or whatever it's called. Hey, you guys.
What?
No, probably not.
Later.
Alright, see you, Juniper. Wait, a hot dog's $9. It's like soccer stadium prices. What a rip-off. Yeah, I went to Tokyo Game Show once and I hated it. So many lines. Ow! This was like first year of the PS4, so hour lines for like Final Fantasy 14. Of course, that was Realm Reborn PS4 version, and yeah, it was just bananas. Hey, Teo. I don't really want in because we've got our own job to do. Best place for flash mob. He's here, sure. But how did they arrange this then?
Hell yeah!
Gentle, sir. Okay. Oh, grey hot. A certain Picard response that I kind of like. Yeah, we know it's you, Ashley. Although if she's meant to like be taking the mickey of a game character, off the top of my head I couldn't tell you which one it is, what game it is, or even the description of the series I couldn't quite place it. I don't know if it was like a Dead or Alive knockoff or something. When it comes to fighting games, I'm really not on top of it. Where does they keep going? The teapot and all that. I don't want to do either. Like, where's the choice free of just to go around and promote on your own? Oh, let's go with Ashley. She works with us. Perhaps we'll be able to, you know, promote ourselves along the way, perhaps. A bit more effectively than the flash mob, but then the flash mob could have been a viral success. I didn't think about that. Well, I think the hint might be a little bit in the title.
Oh my gosh!
I wonder if it was Percy. I don't like that for some reason. That word. Ooh. Well, there we go. Funplex can have their own cosplay show. We're gonna have a poster. Can we do that? Oh, this is going to a place I didn't expect. Made to order. Oh, cheesy. Yeah, what? Perhaps the flash mob might have been a little less embarrassing.
Nope.
Well, we got this far and it's full promotion. I suppose we're gonna have to do it, but as the player, I'm not exactly thrilled of actually doing this to us. If they're sort of talking about a game in the real world, I can't work out what it could be. This is getting worse, doesn't it? Yeah, we can live with it, but still not impressed with Ashley forcing this upon us, really. No, you know, we're meant to be working with them, we're meant to be teammates, and she's just like, oh, and here you go, wear this. It's like, what? That's rude, if I'm honest. I almost want him to turn around so we can actually see the tail.
I crossplay because that's what makes me feel most comfortable. At first, I dressed as various boys because I adored those characters so much, you know? But the more I did it, the more I had fun with it. The more I began to feel like me. And then I wanted to do it more and more. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what that means in relation to who I am, and that's the confusing part. But I guess that's all part of the journey about finding out more about myself.
Yeah, we are puzzle boards.
I know
We fill
it's
each
hard to
ourselves up with puzzle
understand,
pieces.
but
This
just
is a
know
puzzle
that
piece she's
I'm
just
working
adding
on
to
being
herself.
happy with myself. And one day, I'll be able to put words into what I'm feeling. But until then, I'll enjoy the ride. I wouldn't have shared it if I didn't feel comfortable with you. I mean this with all my heart. You are a cherished friend.
I wouldn't say that from my point of view. Her actions today. Yeah. Like, because of this, I really don't want to do anything else with her. Anything outside professional work, you know? It kind of makes me wonder what the Teo story would have been. Which is a shame, because most of these story games I've been trying, I've really just been fine with the situation and fine with the story we've gotten. But the fact that she had almost plotted to do this and thrusted this upon us in such a way, I kind of feel like the flash mob would have been less of a surprise. What pose? What? Sure, fighting, whatever. Why didn't our character models change? Ah, oh, that's a shame.
Thank you.
Yeah, I guess mission accomplished. We were meant to promote, and we promoted.
Hey, listen.
Something else that she forgot to mention. Yeah. A bit like Juniper. Kinda not really trustworthy people, are they? Like, is the reward worth what they put us through? Also, it's both halls looking the same, saves on them having to do art for the game. Nude board. Naomi's fixing up Buster Gallagher. Percy's idling playing around. Oh, Queen Bee is the one that looks like she needs help.
Well.
Ah. She's frazzled. It's like us. It's in an awkward situation.
Look, don't worry about me, okay? This sort of stress is healthy. A good competitor feeds off stress as nourishment, grows strong, powerful. I've been in the loser's bracket before and gotten all the way to the finals. Tournaments are my thing.
So why was she so frazzled today? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, event manager. Numbers down or something.
My point is, when you're a public figure, an esports competitor, a streamer, an internet sensation, you gotta hustle. 100% hustle. 110% hustle. You only see folks like me and Teo from backstage. You aren't watching from the audience. Different situation entirely there.
Sounds like the
There's
grind
no
is getting to her a
room
little
for
bit.
error. If one thing is wrong, I'll get punished for it, one way or another. If not by the chat, which constantly seeks my blood and salty tears, then by my own team. They're always evaluating my performance. Things go badly enough, my viewer count goes down, and I could lose my sponsorship. Then everything.
It's rough. I know that first approach would be what I think it's going to be. It almost sounds like if you go down, bring them down with you. It seems kind of negative. I think the bomb ones, I think we might get more of an interesting response. Okay, see, this is a nice response. I stream for fun. It really is. Stream with the community, play games with them, talk with them. Very much a chill kind of stream situation. Not exactly relaxing. Splatoon Salmon Run can do that to a person, but you know, it's just hanging out, I suppose. Yes, I've done that at TGS. But at the time it was sitting and checking 3DS or Street Pass. I think I only did like 4 hours of TGS, so all the halls. Played nothing because the queues were like an hour or more long. Took photos, watched trailers. And then I just left. It was kind of boring. Right, yeah. So what's in our mind? You know, what's that scratch we can't itch?
Hmm.
Yeah, I want to see those pictures actually. Oh, come on. Let us see those pictures. I wonder if they'll be like in the extra section. Like on the home menu, perhaps there's some extras so we can get some sort of behind the scenes photos from inside the game. What's the catch?
Oh my gosh!
I'm still waiting for the catch though.
Huh?
Yeah, I got an idea what she's thinking.
Whoa!
What about...
She said trust her, and that's the thing I can't do. Yeah, it almost feels like she planned this from the beginning. Thing is, breaking and entering could have a negative impact. Like they could fine us, they could ban us from coming next year. Feels like it's big reward, big setback later. Teo, get in a game, community, get that community involved into our community. It seems like the most logical thing. We're going with Teo. I kind of would have persuaded her not to do it, if I'm honest. Yeah, I just feel like it will do what it's meant to do, but there's going to be a punishment about it. Like, will Ashley be fired or something like that? Will she be banned from the future, or the next Max Expo? I wonder if Teo will remember to actually meet up with them. At least we get to see a different scene, but some people look really unhappy in this picture. We're in the proper indie scene now. The IMAX, yeah, Indie Mega Expo. One of the famous stories from like E3, I think, or TGS, is that Guitar Hero was in one of these like side corner rooms, completely separate from the main showroom, and it was like one of these found games, and from there it became a hit on PS2 and Xbox, and then was it Guitar Hero 1 or 2 was released on PS3, and there was no stopping them for that whole generation. Totally the idea of a game. I think that works well for us. Because as a child we would actually play arcade games. Perhaps this would lead to a conversation where we were going to try and remake the game we played as a kid. Even I, the player, have thought about how to make a game, or what kind of type of game I would make. Roguelike, procedurally generated open world twin stick platform with loot boxes. Super cute puzzle game. Romance. Where's the action adventure? Roguelike, sure. Seems kind of interesting. Oh no.
All right.
I wonder if Teo's actually got a game in development. You don't suppose he's like a developer, producer, director?
What? Come on, that's silly. I try to keep my friends' circles pretty separate. Sometimes it's not always perfect and they tend to overlap. You know, like a Max. But hey, it's got upsides. All my friends are here.
Or just two scenes he's in.
The downside of Max is just so hard to see everyone. I never get to spend enough time with them, you know? I got friends here in the Indie Mega Arcade. I got my Funplex crew. I got the dancing community. I just can't see them all. when I can't see them, I feel like I let them down. I hate having to choose between them. Once again, I've failed my friends. You know, it's a surprise anyone still talks to me anymore.
Surprisingly real answer, isn't it? Not a robot. Good. I think the first one makes sense. I mean, boost your ego doesn't help solve anything. And this is just focusing on us. I think we talk about everyone here. Well, we seem to have done that, right? There she is. Yeah, give us your game. Let's collaborate. Ah, okay. You remember part 2, there was a mysterious person who bought an arcade machine. Looks very similar to Michelle. Turns out Michelle's sister was perhaps the person involved. Not mom and pop, grandma and grandpa. Straight to the point. The thing is ready to be shared. Okay, okay. What else we got? Exposure to kit. It's a little difficult, so I don't know if we're going to talk about the other game we're revealing. That lost one we found in part 2. Lost from my youth, I should say. Teo is not enough. I'm going to go with heart. I think that's like perhaps the safest answer. See, all the gamers. Hey? one shake on it. Cool. See, this feels like what we really should have done, and not the breaking and entering that Ashley wanted to do. See? Our social media's gonna explode twice in one day.
Huh?
Figuring out now a little bit there. Yeah.
Love it.
It feels like that's what we're going to do. It's the whole point of the story now, isn't it? The conclusion is bound to be this event we're making, or perhaps the conclusion would be the result of the event, perhaps a day or so after. Feels like that's the point, maybe. See, it feels like this is the first time we've actually had like a quote-unquote adult conversation with Teo. Or Teo. There it is, on the monitor you can see it.
Beep beep. Good work.
Yeah, so imagine Gavin might have something to say. That's what I was expecting. Smell comment. Yeah. See, we're meant to be outside. Why isn't the background changed? Sometimes I feel like this game hasn't had enough art in it. They were fantastic, sure. Like, it feels like sometimes the character art hasn't had as much as I would like, and the backgrounds aren't changing as much as I would like.
Ooh.
Trust me, you're better off not being a caterer. It's rough. Ah, I praise her for it, why not? We're in a good mood.
Thank you.
Oof. Yeah. Cringe. Is that going to be the end of part 3? About to get there. Still doing the pizza bagels. Huh. that going to be the next part 4? I don't suppose there's much more we can add to it. But yeah, here we go. Ashley's max, Gavin's max, Queen Bee's max, Naomi's perhaps 1 away, Percy's maybe 2 away. Okay. Now we will save. But yeah, that's it for part 3. It's awkward because, like, one hand, I'm happy that Funplex is getting the coverage and we're building towards this event and all seems to be going well towards the event, but I'm also disappointed because Ashley, it feels like we were betrayed a little bit. I know, and she did say, I know she said that it's up to us, but was it really? I can't help but feel like by leaving it last second and having something conveniently in our size, like, no, you planned all this to happen. This is going exactly how you planned. And I feel like if we had said no, that's more out of spite, rather, you know, out of hatred rather than out of whatever. So I said yes, but I wasn't happy about it. I'm not happy about her attitude, not happy about what she was doing. And it was surprising that with Teo we actually had like an adult conversation, because before it all been kind of flirty nonsense, and at least now there's like, oh, there's actually an interesting guy here. So kind of like with Percy, is like what you see. Oh, there's a phrase in there: don't judge a book by its cover, kind of thing. I feel like with Percy it was, you know, a page in we got the guy, but with Teo I feel like we had to dig a little deeper past the facade to get to perhaps the real guy. So overall, part 3 is a success, but we'll see what happens with Ashley. I wonder if part 4 is going to be just the show, or is there going to be a twist? I kind of feel like it's going so well. We need something to happen, something, I suppose, negative before the show itself. Whether that's going to be like, I don't know, earthquake or fire or storm or something. Like, there's going to be some challenge we're going to have to overcome before the show. And I'm wondering if like part 4 is that challenge, we overcome it, and then part 5 is the show. So come back next week to see if I'm right. But until then, or until I see you checking out some of the other videos, playlists, shorts, or even YouTube live streams. Or maybe I'll see you over at Ko-fi. It's a small YouTube channel. We get no money from YouTube. But with Ko-fi, we can get donations, including PayPal donations. And as I mentioned earlier, we have subscription tiers, with Stories on Tuesday being one of them, where you can watch the video without any of my commentary. But we actually do have 2 more, so perhaps one of them will interest you as well. But wherever or whenever I see you again, please take care.